Ooh, ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Can anybody hear me? Hey, Taylor Made 651 Hair Studio. Thank you for telling me that you can hear me. Hey, Jamel. Hey, Jill's Comfort Zone. Yeah, it's been a lot going on since the last time I talked to you guys. Um, I just left Lady Nika's, and I will be discussing that, but I'm going to wait till later on in the live, and then we'll get up to that, and I'll let you know how I'm feeling about a lot of this bullshitting that's going on out here in the YouTube streets. The reason I named this, ooh, child. How much do a person have to put up with? Have to take off of MF. Because, see, sometimes people are pen in, pull it out, stick the pen in, pull it out. Say little sly shit. Like ain't nobody knowing what the fuck you're saying and who you fuck you're talking to. But see, when you let people go too far, they'll keep going further, further, more disrespectful, coming at you all sideways. And then when you cuss a motherfucker out, then they got a goddamn problem with you. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's like that's why I say I don't play with folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't play. Because if you play with some of these MFers on here, they'll make you look like a goddamn fool. Okay? D on your forehead, a dummy. And see, I don't like shit like that. I don't like no undertones of shit. Be straight up with me and tell me what the hell going on and how your punk ass really feel about me. Because I think that you trying to call me out. You actually are calling me out, or if you not trying to call me out. But don't slick side out your mouth with me at all. You see what I'm saying? Don't talk at the side of your neck to me. You see that slick shit. And then everybody in the live know you call yourself being slick. And we sit up here, when the fuck is you gonna say something? You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna let this motherfucker talk out the side of their goddamn neck? Okay. How far? How? I'm asking you guys, how much do you have to take off of a person before you go in on the motherfucker? So you can't, like I said, I don't play a whole bunch. I ain't got time for that shit. And if I think you coming at me wrong, I might let you slide once or twice. But it ain't gonna be no sliding every time I come on a panel and you slide that talking to me and slide talking to me in that goddamn chat. Don't slide talk me. Tell me what the fuck you got to say. Why you got to side talk me? Because you a punk. You want to act like you are running something and you ain't. Because everybody on here is grown. This is right the part of the YouTube that we in. It's not no kid part. We are in the adult part, okay? And like I said, It is what it is. I ain't got time for no foolishness. But I ain't got time to be talked to like I'm goddamn nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a person that you can just talk to any kind of way and slide threatening and all that. Don't slap threaten me. Threaten me. Tell me what the fuck you talking about and what the fuck you talking about, dude. Cause you ain't nobody on here, babe. And the shit's getting old. What I'm seeing out here, the shit is getting old. Now, what we can't do in the be sector, I'm just saying. And it look like it's kind of got to this point right now. Is anybody get up talking that bullshit? You just got to get up there and cuss their ass out. Or anybody get on your panel talking that bullshit to you? Drop their ass. Don't listen to that stupid shit in front of your crowd. Don't let nobody come on your page and disrespect you in front of your crew, in front of your 700 and 800 people. Disrespect their ass. Drop the bitches or cuss the bitches out. And then drop them. Don't let no bitch come on your page. See how you letting them up on us. And look, we can't keep who is in the goddamn B sector who into it. How the fuck is we gonna keep up with who in other sectors that's into it? Because sometimes people be best friends the day before, and then they wind up getting on the panel and they throwing down. And everybody be like, what? I didn't know they was into it. But for us trying to figure this shit out in the other goddamn sector, and y'all coming over here into B sector and trying to get mad because a motherfucker let somebody on their goddamn panel. That's asking a big goddamn too much. Like I said, we can't even keep up with us. And like I don't be telling y'all everybody I be into it with. So I be swiping at people in the chat and they swipe at me. You see what I'm saying? But that ain't y'all business. Now, but if we wind up getting on the panel and bump it, just stay out of it. And you just try to listen to the conversation and try to figure the shit out. Who hit who first? But on the fight, somebody got to pass first lick. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who passed the first lick. Y'all into a fight now. It don't matter who did what. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these people be bickering for months and sometimes years before they actually get on a panel and confront each other. It is what it is. Sometimes it don't never get to the panel. But the people, they be into it every time they in a chat. But I'm just saying on me. I'm not going to ever blame anybody if I get, if they let somebody on the panel and I get dog pile. It has happened to me before. The channel holder don't know who I'm into it out in the streets. That's crazy. And like I said, we got our hands full keeping up, trying to keep who into the beef sector into it. I'd be damn to try to keep with another sector. Well, child, this has been some stupid ass shit. And I damn near got pissed off. And I said, well, let me get on over here and make a video because I ain't been on in a couple of days. Let me come over here and talk about my shit, about what the fuck I'm feeling right now. Because right goddamn now, it ain't good. And I don't want to have to go off on somebody I like, you know what I'm saying? But enough is goddamn enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. And if I lose a friend, well, I ain't got no goddamn friends on here. If I lose a person that we holler at you, hey, how you doing? So fucking what? Hey, Rico. Hey, Chuck Chow. Yeah, if this situation keep going, it is what it is. Okay. But ain't nobody gonna come over here being like trying to punk people and all that. Oh no. Hey, Jill's comfort zone. Hey, yum. But yeah, damn. Hey, Queen B. Hey, Hershey Kisses. Hey, Sky Swizzy. Hey, Mixie. Child. Oh, God damn. If y'all, please hit the like button if you haven't hit it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Let me get my notes. Child. I damn near got pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm gonna make us some announcements about what's getting ready to go on YouTube. Adobe's having an Easter egg hunt, and that's on April the 13th. It's gonna be an Easter egg hunt and a hula hoop contest, and it's from 3 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. and that's on April the 13th. And it's gonna be cash prizes, but I don't know the gist of it. But I heard her talking about this over a month ago, and I forgot to put this in my, in my notes. But when I seen it, I can't think of who channel I was on. Was the YouTube camera somebody channel? I said, "Damn, let me let the guys, some good clean fun, and you know, and support Dovey." You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said, it's gonna be an Easter egg hunt and a hula hoop contest, something fun. And then another thing, on the May the 16th and the 17th, um, Isha from the Mo3 Beef Sector, she's having a meet and greet. And then on the 17th, she's having her passion party. And the passion party is from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. The tickets are $55. You get one free drink and you get free food. There's going to be after that, the drinks are $5. And there's going to be a jacuzzi available. And I think, I think it's going to be like showing toys and stuff. And they're supposed to have a male and a female strip. All right. And I think the meet and greet, the tickets are either $23 or $25. I can't remember how much, but that's on May the 15th. I mean the 16th and the 17th. And that's just for anybody that want to go. Okay, I'm through with that. Okay, I was on at Broadway's a couple of days ago, and I I think MHB hit the panel, or either it was a recording. I don't know, but he said that he took Jackie Chan and he got dropped. And then also somebody said that Texas 713 and Jade are messing around. Now they say that she had went to his, where he lived at, and they supposed to got together. Now, I don't know because they kind of keeping their mouth shut on that. But somebody asked SG about it. He said he didn't believe it. That's the first time I heard it when they said that. But then the rumor is still out there, and they still saying it. So I don't know. And then this is Beef Sector News. Skillet, which is Rose Bennett. She said she called the people that get your trademark and your LLCs through, and they let her know how much it will cost. And so she says she's gonna own the Beef Sector now. She says she's gonna make apparel like T-shirts and things like that with Beef Sector on it. So I'm just letting you know that came out a couple of months ago, and now it came back up. And like people on the phone, they did say the name Beef Sector was available and all of that. So I think they said it would cost like $700 to get the LLC and the trademark for that name. And do what you want to do, Rose. I don't, it is what it is. And she made another live today, but I didn't get to go over there to see it because I seen Nika was live. Okay, and I had missed like an hour, over an hour of her live. Uh, I had got up a little late, and then I didn't open my computer till late. Okay, because I had some other things to do. Okay, and then I went by Captain's Child. He had a wonderful live the other day. Jackie had got bought down, and she got bought back up for $100, and she got bought down for like $200. Ooh, child, that money was flowing over there, child. And Royalty Rain got into it with China. You know, they are shipmates. And so they've been into it. Actually, the shipmates, like um, Royalty, uh, Cali Kitchen, Asia, Candy, they all been into it. Some of them like each other and some of them don't. But if you really ask me, I don't think none of them bitches like each other. Okay? But they have to tolerate each other to stay on the ship. Okay? But right now, they are they are like in a mutiny. But they're not gonna overtake the captain, but they just fighting for his, want to be number one and stuff. And they are aware, they were aware that's a married man. They are aware that they just his hoes. And I don't know why they be fighting because they ain't gonna change shit. Because he's not gonna leave his wife. And he's gonna always have other women. That's just some men be like that, okay? It's not just men, women too, but he happened to be one that, he's doing it in front of everybody's face. But they don't be mad at him. They get mad at each other. And they drag each other. And that's what they're doing now. Uh let me see. Cali Kitchen was into it with Royalty. China was into it with Royalty. And she said that Royalty had a long coochie, y'all. I hollered when she said that. And Pastor J, he hit the panel and he was cussing out Jackie. And Jackie was like, what the hell? And then he was asking up, saying that she had messed with Yellow BZ and Bootsy and all kind of people. And honey, he got cussed out like a dog. Everybody got him, including me. I was in the chat getting him. Everybody in the chat was getting him. Everybody on the panel was getting him. 357 got up there and got him. Duck got up there and got him. It was just a damn mess. I don't know why he come up there with that bullshit. If he came up there with that bullshit, he got cussed out for about an hour, child. And then Duck reiterated, he said that he heard that that Jade and Texas 1-3 were together. Texas 1-3 was in the chat. He had his lips zipped. Okay? But he was doing up laughing emojis and all that bullshit in the chat. Okay, now I went by Lemma's child. And Happy Life he was up there. Happy Life, you such a flip flopper. You done been in everybody camp. Every time you change camps, you put a different emoji. You done had the crowns for Queen 88. You done had the pink oils for Mink. Now you got IG the time clock. He have did everything. He been on everybody camp over here in the beef sector. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now he don't like the people he used to be in their camp. Damn boy, you just need to sit down. Well, honey, he come up there and he told them that when he had that for the love of Queen or whoever that for the love of thing they did, that he won. He feel like that he should be getting some cash out from the people in the beef sector, child. He said he had asked 88 for some cash out since he won, but she didn't give him shit. And the people over there talked to that nigga like a dog. Happy, didn't nobody say they were going to give you no damn money to be in that contest. That was not a paid contest. When they paid contest, at the beginning, before the contest happened. Okay? Like on Dovey contest, I don't know nothing about no money. But I was over there over a month ago when she started discussing having a contest. And it's going to be something like this money on Easter eggs or some shit like that. And the people get to pick the number. And I guess with the number, you get the money. It's some shit like that, okay? Like an Easter egg hunt. But you're not really promised nothing if you go over there and you be in the hula hoop and the Easter egg hunt. You might win it, you might not. And I don't know what the prizes are. That's why I didn't mention no money in my thing. But Lemon never did tell you you was gonna get no money. You know, what when Bree did it, wasn't no money changed hands on these for the love contests. No. And I don't know where you got that idea. I think that's just some shit you just made up. You know. But he kind of feeling kind of salty. And different people got up there and told him, nigga, you done lost your mind. And Krista hit the panel over there and she started that I'm not going to be up here long. I don't want your supporters uh, to buy me down and all that kind of stuff. I'm so tired of her doing that. I don't know what to do, okay? Well, like I said, with her and Lemon, he gets to his wits end. And I understand how frustrating it can be when you are somebody like just keep coming after your attention and you don't want their attention. You know, I'm sure everybody in this chat, somebody has pursued you and you have said no every kind of way in the goddamn book and they still don't get it and they still come back. And you don't want to have to be mean to them because they really haven't done anything to you. But I don't want to go to the movie with you. I don't want to go out and eat with you. I don't want you to visit me. I'm not going to visit you. I'll speak to you when I see you, but that's it, baby. And then you have to kind of get to where you just don't even speak to them. You just go the other goddamn way. Or you just keep walking and act like you don't see him. Okay? Well, Tracy got up there and she was saying, don't talk to her rough, talk to her softly. And he said, you could hear the frustration in his voice. He said, it just ain't worth it. I'm tired. You could hear it in his voice. Okay? Now, that's the way I feel about it. Now, everybody else might feel about it different. Like I said, how many ways you will say, I don't want you over here? How many ways is it to say, you ain't got to say that every time you come up on my panel? Just come up here and just sit and talk. I don't get it. Okay, and Lemon and Lovely Love was up there. They had a good time, child. And of course, they was drinking and getting in. The drunker they got, the funnier they got. And Lovely Love, look, Lemon says that he going to church with Tracy, because Tracy's supposed to be going to pastor church on Easter. And she got an Easter outfit. It's yellow and got different colors in it. And she said she going over there to the church house. Well, Lemon said he ain't going because he live way in California. But Lovely Love said she going. And Lovely Love ain't never been Team Tracy. But Lovely Love is Team Tracy now. Do you hear me? She said she going to the church. If Tracy really going, then she gonna put her Easter outfit on too and meet Tracy over there at the church. That's a mess, I tell y'all. Okay. And then Lovely Love went before the drunker they got, the racier they got, okay, over there. Now Crystal, she been promising Lemon for days she was gonna suck a pickle or eat a pickle. And that's what he been waiting on. Well, she did that perpetrate again and she didn't do the pickle thing. Well, Lovely Love got up there and Lovely Love sucked a rolling pin. Y'all I hollered. And I did share it on my community wall, the clip. Somebody made a short clip. I don't know if it was Battle Roach or who, but it's on my community wall. And the title of that was something like that, Lemon fooled another old woman to suck on something. But him and Lovely Love had a good time. They almost got into it toward the end, but then they made up. And then Lovely Love, she was laughing and shit, so drunk. And she told Lemon that she was gonna pass the drunk torch to him, like being a drunk, like 88 passed the Easter egg. I mean the Halloween contest to Lemon. Lola said she was gonna pass the drunkest person on here torch to Lemon, and Lemon said he didn't take it. He said that he don't want that crowd, the drunkest person on YouTube, and he didn't want the torch. He didn't want the baton. And y'all, I hollered. I was falling out. Now I was over at YouTube cameras the other day, and it wasn't very much going on there. But like towards the end of her live, little Mama Obama got up there, and I don't know if I've ever heard her voice or not, but she usually a person that be in the chat. Now she's a person that participates in the chat and all of that, and she been on here, she been around, okay. But she hit the panel, and she said that Rodney said that he was gonna run down on her, and I was saying what? And she said that she gonna get a copy. I think she said it was at Lemons. I guess they got into it, and he said I don't know. I missed it because on Lemon I do red ball a lot on there, so I could have been missed the part on there where him and her got into it on the panel. I don't know. But she said that he was gonna run down on her. So that means like you're gonna fight me if you see me. That's the way I feel about it. Now I don't know. He might have another excuse for that. I don't know. But she said that she was gonna get a copy of that, and I don't know what she's gonna do with it. But she said that she have never been a fan of Rodney's. That she have him blocked. So I guess the only time he can see her actually talking to him is when he's on the panel, because you can't see the people that, you know they say you can see the people that you have blocked. Well, so I don't block people. I'm going by hearsay, but they say that you can see the people that you have blocked even though you on the panel. Now I know that Theo got everybody blocked, and she always reaches down in the chat to get people. But to me, if you got a person blocked, you shouldn't say a goddamn thing to them if you on the panel. You know, that's the way I feel about it. You got people blocked, and you get your ass on the panel. I can say what the hell I want to say in the chat. I don't like you anyway. So why you read my message? Well, like I said, I ain't got nobody blocked. And so she said that she had Rodney blocked on his channel, on the pages that she know of. And she said when that Pinocchio page came through, she didn't know that was him. But after she found out that page was him, she blocked it. So she said it's nothing for them even to talk about. And she said that she got brothers, and she said she's taking serious, you know, about you saying you're gonna run down on her, and she's gonna get a copy of Lemon's video. What she gonna do it, I don't know. She said that you a pussy, and that you always go against women, and you don't go against men the way you go against women. You don't talk about running down on no nigga. You don't talk about slapping no nigga in the face and all that. That's what she said. Okay, now I'm through with that. Now the other last week I had told you guys about Lemon dropped Snoop off his channel, and then she got mad about it. Well, sure, I went over to Envy's, honey, and Snoop was up there, and she was talking that shit. Okay, she was talking big shit, and she, talking shit on beans and cornbread and this and that. So beans and cornbread hit the damn pound. And you talking about dragging, honey. Them two sisters drug the shit out of each other. And when beans and cornbread got tired, she said, "Me can't be bothered." Well, she didn't say that, but I'm saying it because I like to say that. But Snoop is mad because Lemon did not get rid of her. Like, remember I told you two cameras and Sanity had a lot to say about beans and cornbread, about her blocking people in the Discord, about this and that she doing in his chat. Well, that came up again, and beans and cornbread said, "But telling Snoop She said, bitch, I don't even know you. This ain't none of your motherfucking business. Why you all up here? And I already got these two hoes on me, and I don't even know what the fuck they into it before. But you number three. But we just gonna be some fighting bitches. If you want to fight out in the street, everywhere we see each other, we just gonna fight. And then they mad at Lemon because he did not get rid of his mod. But you guys know how I feel about that. I better make myself very clear. I'm gonna stick by my mods because they protect my channel. And then they might be out in the streets. People might be messing with them just because they probably had mod. You don't know what people be going on out in the streets, how they have to move on here. That's why some people step in the clouds. They do not drop down because I don't want no shit out these fools because I don't know these fools like that. Okay? But Lemon, like I said, you're doing the best thing. Keep your mods. Just because people don't like your mods, don't give a damn. Because they are the protectors of your channel. And you got a big crowd and your mods be there. And the ones that don't, I just get rid of them and keep my good mods. But the people that don't come and participate, and that's on any content creator, why keep them and they don't mod for you? But like I said, I don't blame Lemon for keeping his mod, and he can't go to their channel and talk about they mods and expect him to throw they mods out. I don't get that shit. Okay. All right. And I went by Rodney's. And Rodney, he drew a James, which is mother. He drew a Rick Reed, Fifi TV. And he said, F all of them. Like, F you today, F you tomorrow, F you next year. He was about it, okay? Let me speak to some more people before I get to the next part of the notes. Just a second. Hey, 2300 Jackson Street. It's always on. Hey, Davin says she got most of them blocked. Girl, I don't block nobody. Hey, Claudia. But they blocked me, though. I don't care. Okay? I don't even care. Hey, Latasha. Child. Hey, Young Filthy Muffin. Hey, Claudia. Trying to make sure I got everybody. Hey, Room Shaker. Hey, BW. Hey, Brown's Beauty World. Hey, Jay Parrish. Jay Parrish, I didn't forget you that time. Hey, Jamel. Hey, Daquan. Hey, Lattimore. Hey, Scorekeeper. Hey, Bahama Mama. I need one of them drinks. Hey, the Beef Sector Podcast. I need me a Bahama Mama. Hey, Hershey's Kissing. Hershey Kissing, you see how Theo was lying over there, child, at over there at Nika. Hey, Mixie. Hey, Scott Sweezy. Child, Hershey, you hear how she was lying. Hey, Rico. She was lying like a hoe. Talking about, child, did she got jumped? Bitch, you jumped Olivia the day before, hoe. And when Hershey got up there to help Olivia at Rodney's, you gonna tell Rodney on her. Black ass bitch. And y'all start talking about Olivia family before she started talking about y'all. You thought you were gonna double up on it 2 days till she cussed you out and talked about how nappy your daughter and ugly her head is. Okay? And then you want to whine like a hoe. And you started talking about her niece first. But you was calling it the nephew, you and Nina, with her white ass. Always doing them racial shit. Yeah, I thought it was funny talking about her autistic niece. And Olivia don't even talk about goddamn kids, but she talk about them now. But she said she gonna talk about your daughter till she get tired. Cause y'all thought it was funny talking about her goddamn uh child, little niece that's got the autism. But when somebody talk about how nappy head and black yours is, then you got a problem. You shouldn't have no problem. You was talking about that child, and she was born like that, just like your daughter was born nappy headed, hoe. And ain't nothing wrong with a nappy head kid. But if you got one, you just got one. And I didn't say good hair or bad hair like these bitches be talking about. It's all hair. Okay? It's all hair. But you want to talk about something, let's talk about that. Let's talk about you getting a perm on that little nappy headed ass girl. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about you getting some braids, pretty braids. Let's talk about that. Okay? All right, now I'm getting ready to go to Sin City. And see, the reason I went over there because when SD was telling all them goddamn lies the other day about going with one of 88 cousins, and he got busted out about it because he was telling fucking lies from panel to panel. Well, I'd heard that he had been to Sin City the night before, so I went and watched that video. Now, Sin City, she was up there doing her Mo3 content because she do a lot of Mo3 content. If you want to see, know more about Mo3, you can go there and watch Sin City. Well, she was up there with her friend girls, and they were just chit chatting. They was having a good conversation, you know, knocking our deals around about the man death and all of that, which I'm not getting all into that. I'm waiting for the trial, child. Well, SD got up there. He started talking about it's a small world. You never know who kin to who and who know who and what did what. And I would tell y'all something, but I don't know. I ain't gonna say it. I'll tell you another. I'll call you after your live go out. And doing all this and doing all that. And so he started, this is another lie he told. He said that him and that girl was up sitting up. And she heard 88 voice. And she said, that's my cousin. And he went on with the goddamn lie, okay? And he said when the girl said that she was her cousin, he grabbed his gun. He said, I thought I was being set up. And then he was going saying that 88 had F one of his partners, and she didn't tell him. And the girl told him that she had messed with one of his partners and all of that. And he said that this girl was a Mexican. She was like half Mexican and half black. 88 cousin. And he said that she had a Spanish name. But then later on the live, he said her last name was Cook. Now, Cook is not Spanish food. But I'm just saying how stupid he sounds, and he go from channel to channel. His lies don't be the same, okay? Because he said the woman was Spanish, had a Spanish last name on Sin City. And then, like I said before, the conversation was over. Her name was Cook. Well, by the time he got to Transparent Talk the other day, the woman didn't have no Spanish name at all. Her last name was Cook. That's what he said. Dumbass nigga. And he said that your cousin told him a lot of stuff about 88, which, I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't believe. I just don't. And he said that he was gonna hit 357 panel again because he had been over at 357 before he went to Sin City. He said he was gonna go back over to 357. He was gonna have the girl on the phone with him, so everybody would know she real. The Sin City would say, "Well, hell, you can just do that shit over here." He declined, and he went on to start talking about the 88 and the little girl went to church together. They were raised up together, played together. And then he was talking about some guy that he's jealous of now, drove a El Camino. And then he said that he made the girl get up and leave because he didn't want to have sex with her no more. I'm through with that. I ain't going to watch nobody else's videos like a Bubba and the other places he went. Because like I said, the first thing I seen on Transparent Talk, how he would change the story. I knew it was a lie. Okay. And I went by Mother's. And Mother was talking about Mother drug heat. He drug Rodney. He drug Ness. He drug Uppity. He drug Brian. And he drug this guy named Stephon. And it was a good live. It was like 30 minutes long. And he was dragging, child. If you want to hear a good drag, go over there. If you want to, don't want to be on YouTube very long, honey, go over there to Tracer Lane and listen to that drag. He drug like 6 people in that short live, child. Okay, and then I went by Transparent Talk, TT, and she drug Royalty. She was calling her a peelhead, a dick rider, and then like y'all know that the captain got a lot of women, and she was calling Royalty number 16. Then I went by Rick Reese, and he was dragging Rodney, and he was challenging Rodney to a makeup challenge. Like to turn the camera on and not have makeup on, and like you get a white Kleenex and wipe your face to show everybody that you don't wear makeup, Rodney. Now, whether you do it or not, I'm just saying. I went by Bimps. Bimp had a good live the other day. WAP got bought down. OG Bobby Johnson got bought down. Meek got bought down. Duck got bought down, but he got bought back up. And WAP drug Big Baby. The captain started messing with a Big Baby. So the captain got in there and he drug Bobby Johnson. And they drug each other about an hour. And I think the captain just got tired and he bought him down. Duck and Mink got into it, and they still into it, child. And I really hate that, but to me look like it's up and it's stuck. Duck and Judge Fifi got into it. The captain and Fifi got into it. And allegedly, yesterday, the captain had a live. Now, this will come out on Bimps because I missed that live because I was asleep. But on the captain live, because he had bought Judge Fifi Coochie up on Bimp live. Well, honey, allegedly somebody sent him her coochie. And he was talking about how she had to drop the camera, all that kind of stuff. And she said her cootie had rolls on it and all kind of stuff. But he said she had rolls on her coochie. And Mink and Jackie got into it real bad. Now, on the live that I missed that the captain did, they said it was on and popping. I'll never get to see it because the live is gone. Because he was P-bombed, and he said Mink P-bombed him with Fifi Coochie. Now, if it's true or not, I don't know. But I know that live is not available, and that's the word out in the street. and the captain is the one that put it out. You know. Okay, I went by 357s, and Mink and Duck was into it again. Mink had some. They had met Mink at 357. Had, I don't know where in the YouTube sphere it was, but she had asked for his apology. For she wanted to apologize for talking about his mother, and she came over there on his channel last night, and she did the same thing. And Broadway was just saying we good, and this and that. And so he was saying stuff too, like that was his mama. Like he makes it very clear when these people that get into it with Duck, when you talk about Duck mama, you're talking about his mama because they got the same mama, they got different dads. And Broadway said it is what it is. He's not no fool. He hear a lot of stuff. Okay? Well, Duck and Mick kept getting into it. And before it could get ugly and get too down in the ghetto, the slum of the ghetto, he dropped Mink. He said that's just, that was it. But before she got dropped, she got into it with Jackie. And then after 357 dropped Mink, because he was saying that he didn't want it to get like talking about his little nephew, like Duck's child. He didn't want his mama to be taught. He didn't want the live to go like that. And it's in his channel. And if you get into it with the brother, you ain't gonna be able to come over there and just sit on the panel. And he know that every time you come over here, you're gonna mess with his brother. So I think he did the best thing to drop her. YouTube is big. She can find somewhere else to hang out. And he don't want to hear nobody talking about his nephew. So I can get it. I get it. And child, while the captain was up there, he sent Judge Fifi TV Cootie Cat around to the different people that was up on the panel. Child, when these people gonna learn? And then last night on there, that big baby, she was up and down, because she had things she had to do. And so she was up on the panel and down, up, down. And 357 said, Dad, hell, you need to stay up here or either to get down. Like when I was a kid, we would be running in out the door, in out the door. And mom would say, y'all stop running in out that door. You're letting the air out, because the air conditioner be on or whatever. And he had me thinking like that, because sometimes people do get up on the panel and get down, get up and get down. And that's what Big Baby was doing. Well, Hunter, the last time she got up there, she was saying that Callie said that the captain, she said that Callie said that Asia said that the captain had hit her in her face. And this was not no new news, this was old news, but I didn't know nothing about that child until last night. Well, Asia was saying she never did say that. She was saying that's a lie. I ain't said that. And Callie, and Big Baby was saying, Callie, didn't she say that? Didn't she tell you that the captain slapped her? And Callie was saying, yeah. Well, she was saying, yeah, and you said that, Asia. Why you lying like you didn't say it? And she said, I didn't say that. I don't know this and that. And then her and Big Baby were going back and forth. And Big Baby said, she told this out there, bitch, you did say it. I got it recorded. Because they had been on the phone together, child. And when she said that, Asia hit the goddamn door. And then she went in the chat and started typing. And then she come back up there. And then she run off again. And then Big Baby started playing the recording, child, with her voice on it, child. And I was saying, what? And she didn't play it all. She just played a little bit of it because she said she wanted to get the captain's permission to play it because his boss is on there too. You hear me? So, you know, I don't like I said, I hadn't been around on YouTube much today. And I went over to Nika's. Wait a minute. Okay, and that's when it came out that the Captain Live got P-Bone. And he said it got struck too. And the reason that he got struck and P-Bone because that Mink did it. Okay, now I'm getting up to wait a minute. And one thing that 357 said, like when the live at the beginning of the live, he was saying because we all know Duke is supposed to be in Texas. And people always say he can't move around Texas because it's like a bag on him. But he was in Texas. And he said that he had got made a live and got on his live and showed that he was a negative $18.41 in his account. So I guess he want people to send him money. Now, Duke, you minus $18.41. How you gonna stay in Texas to June with a negative $81? And then they said he showed like the statement, the statement that you get from or whoever, the bank, and it was showing that he had spent a lot of money like on StreamYard and other things. Like it was like a lot of money was going out to like maybe like if you like this channel, they had a membership like maybe $37 and you paying like that. And I was saying, shit, he paying for a lot of bullshit. You know, if you ain't got no money, why be buying StreamYard and shit? You know, and why be having memberships and shit? And then whining because you ain't got no money. I don't get that. But that ain't my business because I ain't gonna send him no money. Well, we're finna get to the nitty gritty, like Big Baby say. Hey, you ain't nothing but a born dog. Howling all the time. Woo-hoo. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Born dog. Howling all the time. Okay, let me make sure I got everybody. Okay, I got everybody. Now, this is what I'm getting ready to talk about. Now, for about the last 2 weeks, I've been hearing out in the YouTube sphere, which is the beef sector. I'm talking about the beef sector sphere. Everybody know that Diva Tomboy and Pizarro are into it. Everybody know it. Okay? Everybody been expressing how this should be handled. All of that kind of bullshit. I don't care how they handle it. I really don't. I like Pizarro and I like Diva Tomboy. Well, in the YouTube sphere, it has been out over a week that Diva said that she's gonna like mess with Bree's job and she gonna do something to Nika because see they cool with Pizarro and so by her going as Pizarro, she feel like she can go at Brianna and she feel like she can go at Nika. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all because now she can do what she want to do. But threatening Nika, threatening Bree, or putting out veiled threats, which was done at Nika's earlier, and telling her you're going along with whatever Pizarro do because they cool. That don't mean that. I might be the biggest booger bride in these streets. But as long as I treat the people nice It's around me, my people out in the YouTube streets. That don't mean that just cause y'all, we like each other that you got to go against people that's like that. You gonna go okay, like just cause you don't like me, you gonna go at Teresa. But Teresa wouldn't give a fuck, she'll fight. Or or just cause I like my hair that you gonna go against him. That's stupid. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. So when Diva was over there talking to Nika was telling her, I ain't never did nothing to you. I don't understand why you like there's so many she didn't say threaten, but they was like talking in circles and I don't like that. Because I would have just said, why you threatening to do whatever you gonna do to me? Why? You into it with Pizarro. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And then, like I said, Diva Tomboy started saying, well, you going along with whatever she do. She's not going along with whatever she do. She cool with Pizarro. And she say Pizarro do a lot of shit she don't approve of. That she can't control that girl. She like her. And she ain't gonna dislike her just cause you into it with her. And the beef sector have already tried to get Nika to turn against Pizarro. That was years ago. This been going on for years, and you think she gonna do it for somebody from another sector? That is insane. So Nika was real patient. And then Olivia was up there, so she started talking and asking Diva questions. And then, as the conversation got more heated, Diva started calling Olivia dumb, talk like a slave, which they tell us in the South, that these uppity motherfuckers, some of the uppity motherfuckers in these up north, they talk about the people in the South the way we talk. We're gonna talk like this. We're not gonna the South is gonna be the South, okay? And we're gonna talk like this. But just cause we talk like this don't mean we ain't never went to no fucking college. They got colleges in the South. They got colleges in the North that people in the South get full rides to. They got colleges in the North. People in the South say, hell, I just want to go to school there and pay and go or get along. So just because we talk slow don't mean we motherfuckers dumb and slow and ignorant. And that pisses me off when people say that. How the fuck you think we supposed to talk? And everybody around me talking like this. I was raised like this. This is the way people talk. People from the South, we have a Southern twang. It is what it is. And she was calling Olivia dumb, stupid. She talked like a slave and all of that. Well, Olivia got tired of being called dumb, stupid, and all of this and all of that. So she went ham time. She went hammer. She said that Diva triggered her. And I ain't never heard Olivia say that. Olivia cussed Diva out like a dog. She said she been doxxed ever since 2017 or something like that. Bitch, what more you gonna come up with? She said you ain't gonna come up with no 2025 picture of me like you think you was and like you kind of throwed out. I dare you. And she said she gonna cuss Diva ass out every time she see her. That ain't nobody in the B section scared of her. And that's what I said in my live the other day about that Max Boogie girl. Ain't no goddamn body scared of you. Oh, you just loud, bitch. And ain't nobody gonna bully nobody over in the B section. I told you we got older people over here, but ain't no punks in the B section. And the B section fight just like like these young folks fight. These old bitches over here can fight. Bring your ass over here and find out. Ain't nobody scared of nobody. Ain't nobody a threat shit ain't gonna work. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All we can do is cuss each other out. So all that threatening shit and veiled threats, I don't like that shit. And I don't like what went on at Olivia's. I mean at Nika's. How she was being so in so many words trying to punk her. And ain't no punks over here in no goddamn beat except there's a lot of gay guys and lesbian women. But ain't no goddamn punks over here. You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna come over here with too much motherfucking disrespect. And I ain't gonna I'm gonna start eating these goddamn panels over here. Cause ain't nobody scared of no goddamn bad. Ain't nobody gonna come over here running nothing. And that's what everybody in the beef truck need to do. When a bitch come over here with that bullshit and get up on that goddamn panel. Cause they hold 10 motherfuckers. And I don't give a fuck what they call it. Well, there's enough of this shit is enough of this shit. Enough is goddamn enough. Hey, Mahaya. Hey, Brown's Beauty World. They done pissed me off. Trying to act like you gonna jump. What they gonna do to Nika? And Nika don't need that bullshit. She done lost her daddy and her goddamn brother. Leave that woman alone, all you motherfuckers. Let her be. Y'all being some motherfucking cowards going after her and knowing she going what she going through. Done lost her twin. She lost her brother. She lost them, lost her twin and lost her dad. Her brother, sister, and dad. And now she gonna be all these veiled threats and shit and her name running up. She ain't got nothing to do with this bullshit. The only people need to fuck with Nika is the one she into it with. Don't nobody need to reach out and touch her for nothing if she ain't in that shit. Get the motherfucking wolf that you're supposed to be fighting. Fight that motherfucker. Don't duck no smoke. And don't give no smoke to nobody that don't want it. Brianna ain't in that shit. And Nika ain't in that shit. And B said, y'all need to listen to this bullshit. It's ugly. It's very ugly. Hey, Peaches. Just don't make no motherfucking sense. But Olivia gave her a good round. And like Olivia say, she's gonna be on her head every time she see her. I like Diva. I ain't got nothing against Diva, but Diva, what you doing ain't right. What you doing is not right. Cause Bizarro, hell, Nika and Bizarro, Bria and Nika ain't the only people that Bizarro like. Bizarro like a lot of people. So you gonna go against all the people in her chat? And Nika and Brianna got their own proof. So you're going to go against everybody in Nika chat. You're going to go against everybody in Brianna chat. And you're going to go against everybody in Pizarro chat. Because that's what it's going to turn into. And then you're going to get other motherfuckers out here on you that beside them. But ain't nobody no cowards in the beef sector. The beef sector have calmed down a whole lot. But these motherfuckers crazy over here. They don't give a fuck. Period. They done calmed down a whole lot in the goddamn beef sector. And Lady Nika is a staple over here. Whether you like her or you don't. The beef sector like Nika. We like Nika. And we're going to like Nika better than any other person from another sector. If you got to pick a side, we're going to pick Nika's side. And they go against for anybody out there. If you want to talk about picking a side and all of that, like I said, you go at Nika, you go at Bree, and they ain't did shit to you, people going to get on your head. And who the people is, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But you'll know when it happened. But all that threatening, ain't nobody bad on her, and that threatening shit got to stop. And that shit need to stop today. Cause I didn't like what I seen over there. And Olivia didn't like what was going on. And that's why Olivia got up there and regulated. But like I said, just cause we talk slow, that don't mean we slow. Don't mean we uneducated. And everybody ain't been to no motherfucking army. I didn't want to go in the goddamn service. If you did, that's you, bitch. Paulette wasn't going over there. Okay? Paulette don't like to be told what to do, when to do it. Other than when I go on my job, when I was working, I had to do what I was supposed to do, follow the rules and shit. But see, like I said, the jobs I had, I couldn't have been on YouTube, not talking like I do, because you know you have like freedom to say shit. I would have lost my job. Like people are being done, that's being video doing shit out in the real world, and then they lose their job. I would have lost my job for participating in this shit. Okay, but I don't have to worry about that because I am retired. But like if I was still working, I wouldn't be on this motherfucker. I wouldn't be acting like this because I would have lost my job. Okay, but people need to just fight the motherfucker you fighting. Fuck everybody else around. If they jump in, then you bang. But all this shit today, that's gonna stop over here. That's gonna stop over here. Cause I'm gonna get up there. Okay. And like I said, take it like you want to take it. I don't give a fuck. But ain't nobody gonna be messing with Nika and Brianna. Cause they not in that shit. Ain't nobody gonna mess with them. Cause I know that Brianna and Nika have done nothing to Diva Tomboys. Not a thing. And I'm not gonna allow that. I'm not gonna allow it. I'm gonna just get up there and fight just to fight. You know. Now if they were messing with the girl, it'd be different. But like I said, just cause you mad at pizza, don't get it twisted. It's not gonna be no jump on Nika and jump on Bree. Cause I'm gonna get in it. You know. We already know that, Latasha. We already know. But I just saying that's just old stepping you bound. And you can go over there on your channel and talk all the shit you want to, but you're coming over to the B sector talking that kind of bullshit. No, that ain't gonna happen no more. But everybody in B sector didn't need to go up there because Olivia was regulated. Okay? And if Olivia couldn't handle it, it would have been handled different. But Olivia did a good job. And Olivia said that she's gonna do she didn't taste that blood, she gonna keep on. Okay? Because Olivia been coming out the porch this month. Okay? And Olivia's out here in the street now fighting. So she getting, Theo, Nina, and Diva, them her toys right now. Okay? And she says she's not gonna let them go no way soon. So B said we're gonna sit back and we're gonna look at this shit. But it ain't gonna be no coming up on no panel threatening people no more. Especially people that you know in your heart that haven't done nothing to the person and ain't trying to do nothing against the person. Ain't gonna be no more threats. Ain't gonna be no veiled threats. And like I said, how much do a person have to take off a motherfucker? And that's why I named this live this. Now I've said all I have to say because I want to see if Nick is still alive. I want to see what's going on. I want to see if this is going to be addressed with any other content creator. Is they going to address this? Because I think we need to have a panel and get on the same page of what's acceptable in the beef sector from outsiders and what's not acceptable. All right. Ooh, child. Yeah, yeah, hit the like button before you leave, okay? Ooh, child. How much you supposed to take from a person before you go off on a person? How much you gotta take? Y'all tell me. Did I say anything wrong? Or did I say anything right? Okay. If y'all want to comment, express yourself, please do. You know, comment on my in the comments. If it's something you want me to know, put it in there. Okay. But like I said, a lot of this stuff in the stop. Okay. It's fairly concerning they couldn't breathe when I know they ain't did nothing. And I stand behind anybody else on YouTube. It don't matter what sector you're from. Wrong is right and right. And if I know in my heart you haven't done anything to this person, I'm on your side. I'm in your corner. Okay? And that's friend or foe. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.